How's it going, everybody? Today we are jumping back in SCUM. Not too long ago, the video game has received a brand new update that introduced a new anti-cheat system to the game. The developers switched from the easy anti-cheat system to Battle Eye. And it says here that after a lot of testing, the integration is now ready and is supposed to ensure better fair play on the servers. Also, it says that this is the first integration and they're gonna be monitoring the situation and they are going to keep upgrading the system as needed. Now, I don't know much about how the system works, but a lot of different games use it. I think DayZ uses the same system and other games like PUBG or Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm sure that even with this new system, the problem won't entirely disappear, but hopefully it will be diminished to some degree. I have been playing for a bit today after the update dropped over on Europe Official 1, and usually the server has a decent population, especially later in the day. But when I jumped in today, there were about 20 something players on the server. So I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but you know what I think? I think that this is the best time to play, because as time goes on, I'm sure that some players will find some sort of workarounds around this new system and, you know, use unfair advantages, sort of say, but hopefully the servers are going to stay fairly clean. And if they don't, I think that a lot of players are going to start playing on local servers with their friends once update 1.0 drops, because we are going to be able to host our own local servers. We're going to have that option once the game fully releases, at least as far as I know. I'm definitely going to try a local server as well, just to kind of mess around with the new systems and the NPCs as well. And speaking of NPCs, it looks like we are going to have a few different variations of them. A few days ago, the developers released this picture here, and the caption for this was "Meet your new enemies." So these are the player-like NPCs, and just like with players, we can meet somebody that is a fresh spawn, or we can meet somebody that is fully kitted. So the gear that they are going to carry will depend, you know, from NPC to NPC, from encounter to encounter. I wonder if their gear will depend on the spot where we meet these NPCs. Like, for example, over at a bunker, you know, fully kitted NPC might spawn, but in the middle of the woods, we might find somebody with just like a bow or something like that. Oh, and it looks like some of them actually have voice lines.
I think it's a friendly face.
So these new NPCs will speak to some degree, I guess. I wonder if they're gonna be friendly, especially if they're fresh. And by friendly, I mean say something and they just kind of run for it. That'd be kind of fun, but we're gonna have to wait and see. And if the developers are still on track, in the next 4 weeks, we should see the new 1.0 update drop. The video game is going to fully release by the end of June. That is, if everything goes well. But there we go. I think that's about it from me today. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.